think the most important thing throughout the tournament season is that you continually improve. Our aspiration throughout the whole season is to be playing the best football we can week 10, which is the mark of the tournament start. And then it's important to continue to have the improvement, to continue to have the fire, to continue to fight through the doldrums and the tedium that you go through, because every game is a huge game. There aren't any weak opponents. This week, being one of the biggest opponents that we could play. So that's what the struggle is, and I think that what we're doing is we're handling that very well. As a team collectively, we've got great leadership, and we're doing really well in terms of preparation and enthusiasm.
You were just saying that there are no small opponents, but even with that being said, how well prepared are these guys after having a playoff run last year and getting to play some of the bigger opponents?
It does help without question, because many of the guys, who played against Penn last year and Maryville last year, are continually our starters this year, and so that, without question, that does help, The exposure to anything in life, as you do it repeatedly over and over, makes you more confident in what you do, and that confidence breeds courage, and that's what we're hoping. We just ask for our kids to go out and play, give it your best, put it on the field. We're talking about high school football, as we're getting ready for, tribute to soldiers that have served in the past coming up on the 11th. We're not talking about war here. We're not going to make a correlation between this and war. This is high school athletics. It's fun. Go have fun.
What is the key against Carroll? I'm sorry, Carmel. Excuse me.
The key is the same that it is all year long, and there are really three things that you've got to do well. One, we've got to win the line of scrimmage, offensively and defensively. We've got to control the line of scrimmage with our offensive line. We've got to be able to stop the run first and foremost with the defensive line. Secondly, we've got to win the turnover battle. We've got to take care of the football. We've got to create turnovers, with the defensive side. Create turnovers. Offensively, take care of the ball. And special teams are so important, and that's the third part. You've got to make an impact with special teams. Maybe it be a return. Maybe it be a block punt. Maybe it be a good kickoff, pinning them deep into their, into good field position to where that impacts field position for you positively on the offensive side. So, those are three keys that we've got to do every week.
What have you seen on tape about them so far that concerns you?
They're very athletic on the offensive side. They've got a quarterback that runs the option very well. Running back that's very physical. They've got a receiver, that is committed to UCLA, a very good receiver. Those are concerns. But I'm confident in the way that our defensive guys will handle that. Defensively, what they do is they like to slant. They like to move on the line of scrimmage. They like to create havoc for the offensive line. And so we've got to be able to handle those things. We've got to recognize coverages. We've got to be able to recognize fronts. We've got to block well. Blocking and tackling is the whole deal.